It's hard today to find someone who doesn't believe in a future of self-driving cars, because you can see them on the streets of California, and you can hail one in Pittsburgh, and you can read about them in the news. The impact of self-driving cars is going to be overwhelming. We lose about 38,000 American lives every year, and that cost is something that we have come to accept for the advantage of using automobile transportation. It's hard to imagine the change that is coming. We know that 90% of these deaths can and will be eliminated by self-driving cars, a public health revolution that is going to be made possible by artificial intelligence. My question to you is, when did you become a believer in self-driving cars? When did we believe that Chandler's inevitability had been invoked and that the technological imperative was at work? I work for DARPA, and our mission is to understand technological surprise, to anticipate it, and to create it. And our agency was founded by this two-page memo in the wake of the Russian launch of Sputnik. Because the launch of Sputnik shocked the world, but it's probably appropriate to be at an O'Reilly conference and to say that how much you're surprised by the future has a lot to do with what you read, because the launch of Sputnik was predicted in detail years earlier in the pages of Popular Science, the launch of a miniature moon. Sometimes technological surprise is simply the collapse of disbelief. In 2005, DARPA challenged teams around the world to build the first functioning prototypes of artificially intelligent self-driving cars. They put out a GPS waypoint delineated course 130 miles through the Nevada desert and put up a $2 million prize for the first car across the finish line. And I want to show you some old footage from 2005 of a place where you've probably never driven, a place called Beer Bottle Pass in the back roads of Nevada. Now, Beer Bottle Pass was picked out specifically by the course creators at DARPA because that cliff you can see on one side blocks the view of the GPS satellites, which means that when this car with no driver comes around the corner, its instrumentation package and its AI has to make existential decisions to navigate this course successfully. One hard left is the end of the competition. And this moment where AI all on its own successfully navigated a very difficult mountain pass was the beginning of belief for the technology community that knew that AI would someday be driving us around our streets and highways. It was a public proof of autonomy.